This was an era with no internet and no social media. And so there was a real thirst for knowledge about Michael Jackson because he was the biggest, most famous person in the world, but people really knew basically nothing about him. There was a need to keep the story going. Every day they needed a new Michael Jackson story because that was where the ratings were coming from. So the impetus was there for journalists to seize on anything that came up, anything that looked like a scoop or a scandal or looked like it might bag them ratings. They just ran with it.
I will say that I am particularly upset by the handling of this mass matter by the incredible, terrible mass media. At every opportunity, the media has dissected and manipulated these allegations to reach their own conclusions. I ask all of you to wait and hear the truth before you label or condemn me. Don't treat me like a criminal, as I am innocent.
They started waving around $10,000, $20,000, $50,000, $100,000 to anybody that was prepared to say, I've met Michael Jackson and I've got something bad to say about him.
Oh yeah, this has nothing to do with Michael Jackson. Thank you.
Mass matter by the incredible, terrible mass media. And the
Why
whole
did you
thing is a
settle the
lie.
case?
I hate tabloids. I think we should have a tabloid burning, just make mountains out of them, just burn it all.
I go around the world dealing with running and hiding. I can't take a walk in the park. I can't go to the store. I have to hide in a room. So you feel like you're in prison.
How do you feel when they call you
Wacko Jacko? Where'd that come from? Well, some English tabloid. I have a heart and I have feelings. I feel that when you do that to me. It's not nice. Don't do it. I'm not a wacko.
I'm tired. I'm really, really tired of the manipulation. I'm tired of how the press is manipulating everything that's been happening in this situation. They do not tell the truth. They're liars. The minute it became the all-time best-selling albums in history in the Guinness Book of World Records, overnight they called me a freak. They called me a homosexual. This was all complete conspiracy. You have to know that.
I would love to live in London because I love it so much. It's just the press is so hard on me here, and I try to do so good. I go to their hospital, I give presents to the children. As soon as I leave, the next day they go, Wacko Jacko left the hospital and he ignored all the children. And it hurt my heart because I purposely, I flew Minnie Mouse and Mickey Mouse all the way from Euro Disney. I brought them with me to surprise the children. I brought right on the street now? Yeah, I brought bags of presents and everything. And I spent time with the kid, and they made fun of me. I'm just a person who wants to be honest and do good and make people happy and give them the greatest sense of escapism through the talent that God has given me, you know? That's where my heart is. It's all I want to do. That's all. I just want to say, look, leave me alone and let me do what I want to do, which is share and give and put a smile on people's face and make their heart feel happy.
The bigger the star, the bigger the target. And the more popular I became, the more rumors that were created, none of which were true. I mean, the moment I started breaking the all-time records of the biggest selling albums of all time, they called me weird overnight, strange, wacko. You know, they said I'm a girl, homosexual. He wants to buy the Elephant Man bones. He sleeps in a hyperbaric chamber. None of that stuff is true.
Are you trying to be other than what you are?
No.
So when they say things like you've had implants in your cheeks,
Oh, God.
you've had a dimple made in your chin, you've had your lips enlarged, you've had your eyelids reconstructed, eyelids reconstructed.
It's stupid.
None of it's true.
None of it's true. None of it's true. It's BS. They made it up. They lie. They don't want to give me credit for anything. One paper said I had because I was growing a little beard, he had each little hair transplanted into his face with the lasered in. How ignorant is that? I can't even grow a beard now? You ignorant fool who wrote such a thing. So don't believe that stupidity. Don't waste your money on it. Because when you're buying it, you're not buying something based on what's true. It's not the truth. It's garbage. There's so much garbage and so much trash that's written about me that is so untrue. They're complete lies. And those are some of the things I want to talk about. The press has made up so much god-awful, horrifying stories that are completely appalling. Completely appalling. And so far from the truth. And it's made me to realize the more often a person tell a lie, the more times you hear a lie, I mean, you begin to believe it. If it's told often enough, you start to believe it. And it's appalling the things that have been said about me, and they're completely false. There's one of those tabloid things. Why do people buy these papers and it's not the truth? And I'm here to say, you know, do not judge a person. Do not pass judgment on anyone unless you have talked to them one-on-one. I don't care what the story is. Do not judge them because it's a lie. Well, I love you too. Thank you. I hope this puts to rest, I hope this finally put to rest another rumor that has been in the press for too many years. Me and Janet really are two different people. The whole thing is a lie. The case, then? What? All these lies and all these people coming forward to get paid in these tabloid shows, just lies, 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 lies. I've been living in that kind of life all my life. The tabloid press, that kind of press, not the press, the tabloid. The paparazzi, that type. Somebody say, hold on, stop. This person deserves their privacy. You are not allowed to go there. I want to set the record straight, that if people hear a lie long enough, people believe it, that people have lied on me. It says, don't judge a person unless you have spoken to them one-on-one, which is true. I made a list of things. When I get angry enough, I write down what I want to say and what I want to talk about to set the record straight. Because you get to a point where you get tired of people lying. I get tired of situations like this, where people completely lie on me, and I'm sick of it. And do me a favor, don't read the tabloids. Despite of what the press say about celebrities or myself in general, I move ahead. I don't pay attention to it because it's garbage, it's tabloid junk, and it's not important to me.
I mean, how do you first of all, does it affect you, the rumors?
Does it affect me?
Yeah.
Yes, but I become immune in a way too. I'm very strong. I have rhinoceros skin, and but at the same time, I'm human. You know, so anything can hurt like that. You know, but I'm very strong. And I just don't like people hearing about such false information. And but truth always prevails, and I believe in that. I believe in God. You know.
Does that faith sustain you?
Of course it does. It's not just remember something. Just because it's in print doesn't mean it's the gospel. People write negative things because they feel that's what sells. Good news to them doesn't sell.
I think people are just jealous. You gotta look at the man's heart. You look at what he does for the children, for people in general. I don't care what he does to his face. He has to live with that, you know? This is hard. That's what matters. He's a great entertainer. Take all the other crap. He's the best. He's the greatest.
Tabloid junk. We need to burn all the tabloids. It don't matter if you're black or white.
Yeah, I think the press loves to just start trouble like that. I mean, again, do not read the tabloids, please. It's crazy.
The information is disgusting and false. I will be acquitted and vindicated when the truth is told. Thank you.
This is exactly why we call Michael Jackson the king of pop. If it wasn't for Michael Jackson, I would never have ever performed. He's made such an impact on my life and every performer's life. Michael Jackson, I love you. We all love you. I want you to give it up for the king of pop, Michael, 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 Michael Jackson. Congratulations. Diamond Award.
I love you. I love all the fans from the bottom of my heart. I don't read all the things written about me. I wasn't aware that the world thought I was so weird and bizarre. But when you grow up, as I did, in front of 100 million people since the age of 5, you're automatically different. My childhood was completely taken away from me. There was no Christmas, there was no birthdays. It was not a normal childhood. No normal pleasures of childhood. Those were exchanged for hard work, struggle, and pain, and eventual material and professional success. But as an awful price, I cannot recreate that part of my life. And that's why I love children and learn so much from being around them. I realize that many of our world's problems today, from the inner city crime to large-scale wars and terrorism and our overcrowded prisons, are a result of the fact that children have had their childhood stolen from them. The magic, the wonder, the mystery, and the innocence of a child's heart are the seeds of creativity that will heal the world. I really believe that.